now. And we're good.
Alrighty, welcome everybody to the Blockey Hockey play-in game. This is the first ever play-in game in Blockey Hockey Players history, so you are witnessing history, I suppose. Match between the visiting Washington Redwolves in the 7th seed and the home Orlando Storm in the 6th seed, who I don't know where they are. It seems they're practicing at the Alaska Arena. Right now, there are two randoms on the Orlando Storm side. Go 49ers and Lil Kool-Aid 6'9", 247. Absolute demons. Coming into this matchup, these two teams have played each other fairly recently. They went 1-1 against each other. Actually, well, I guess you could say the Storm went 1-0-1 against them, taking one win and lost one game in OT. But both teams had dominant performances against each other, so this is kind of the end of a best of three, where both teams got the best of each other in a dominant fashion. The Redwolves are going to be without their star second liner, Robbie Ruckus, tonight. And there are rumors coming out of the Orlando Storm camp that Brandon will not be playing in this game and that Kovu will be stepping up to the plate and playing in his place.
Great decision by Brandon. Best move of his career.
Seems so.
Also, Youppi, I just want to point out how you said the Orlando Storm and the Washington Redwolves are history. That's a questionable statement.
It is. It quite literally is. It's the first play-in game ever. So
only were decent teams playing in the playing game.
Okay, anyways, for the Orlando Storm, the lines are pretty unknown, but it does look like they're going to have Storm and Centex on the first line for them tonight, with Quovu and Luke on the second line. And for the Redwolves, it's going to be probably Robbie, Ruckus, and Transports, I would assume, on the first line tonight, as they've been their really main first line for them all season, with Pipe Dive and the Dark Lock, which is it's going to be an interesting line to see how they play against Quovu and Luke.
It's this is gonna be a really good game. I've heard rumblings from the Storm that they may be playing Luke on the second line, which would be a very interesting decision, considering he seems to have the most luck when it comes to shutting down Robbie Ruckus, as they were able to dominate the Redwolves in one of their games. So I feel like sticking to that game plan that worked for them already is in their best interests. However, what do I know?
I mean, maybe it'll cast Redwolves off guard and they're not, ready for the first line that they put out there. But
it's possible, but I don't think that game plan is really going to matter. At the end of the day, this is a one game series. Winner goes home. Loser goes home. Winner keeps going. New mic, Youppi? Yes, it is a new mic. So both teams, their entire season is on the line in this 15-minute affair, or longer if it goes to overtime.
Please no.
I wouldn't mind an overtime game. Could be fun.
I wouldn't, because I have to go to work.
Oh, well, Nick is going to be here anyway, so.
Yeah, Nick refs when I leave. And then that way we make
I ref when you leave. I said I was refing, huh?
I said it first, so I'm refing.
Brother.
You can both ref. There can be two refs.
Yeah.
No, he got it. I mean, he wants it. He got it.
I mean, Nick, you're gonna have to ref when I leave.
No, you got this. This is your thing.
No, you're gonna need to. You're gonna ref when I leave.
Hey,
work, you know.
What the hell up? Both of you stop being children. Alright. The adults are talking. Anyway, faceoff's about to get underway. It looks like the Orlando Storm will be running Luke on the second line. They're gonna run the Storm Centex first line to match up against Robbie Ruckus. Quite the decision here coming out of the Orlando Storm, switching it up. And this first line for the Redwolves will be Robbie Ruckus and Transports. Seems they're going to be stacking that line as they have in the past. Face-off now underway. The BHL play-in has started. Storm with a shot there from center ice. It's going to be stopped by Tiger Lover. Shot didn't end up making it to, on net, I suppose. Shot didn't count. Centex going to take it behind his own net. He's going to read the ice, see his options. Bring it up. He's going to pass it up for Storm. Storm's going to try to take it, but Ruckus is going to get by him. Ruckus getting by one, but he can't get by Centex. Centex with a pass up the boards to Storm, who's going to try to cut into the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Transports, taken back by Centex. Centex passing it over for Storm. Storm getting stripped by Robbie Ruckus. Ruckus with a chance out front. Could not have put it on net, though. Ruckus with a shot there. Chance to shoot. Couldn't get it off. And now Centex with a chance to shoot from the blue line. Can't get the shot off. Is Ruckus going to hit it by him? Storm. Gonna put pressure on Ruckus. Ruckus can't get by Storm as he gets a good shift to block stop there. Transports. It gets hit out to Sentex, who's going to hit it off the boards. Hit there by Ruckus. No call on the play. It is playoff hockey. Storm. Stopping that chance. Trying to hit it by Transports. Transports with the stop. Storm still battling for it. It's going to be hit back for Sentex, who's going to look for the pass up. He's going to try to take it up himself. A little bit of a blunder there is going to allow Robbie Ruckus to pressure it. Sentex now driving in. Chance to shoot from the boards. Can't get the shot off. Puck centered for Luke. Luke with a chance to shoot. It's paying away by the Dark Lock. Luke gets it back though. Shot there from deep. Saved by Tiger Lover. First shot of the game. And now it's in the corner for the Dark Lock. Lock is going to get it by. He's going to try to get through both Storm players, but Kovu's going to take it all the way back. Trying to get by the Dark Lock though. Can't. Lock with a shot there from the corner. It's going to go off the side of the net. Hit out by Kovu. He hits it right into Lock. Kovu looking for the pass. Passes up for Luke. Hypedab is there to receive it. He whiffs though. And now Luke is going to cut across the ice. Pulls it back to himself. Looking for the shot. Cuts through both players. Looking for the shot there from the side of the net. Saved by Tiger Lover. Good chance there by Luke. Couldn't get a quality shot off though. Kovu's going to keep this puck in. Now the Dark Lock. Trying to get by Luke. Unsuccessful. Kovu hits it by Hypedab. Pulled back by Kovu. Kovu centers it. Shot. Can't get the shot off as Dark Lock clears it behind the net. Luke with a shot there. Blocked. Luke behind the net. Looking to slip it through both players. Has it. Pulls back to himself. He scores! Luke makes it 1-0 early in the second period. I mean, early in the first period. Not early. Middle of the first period. What a call.
I mean, that was a great shift there from the Orlando.
That was a fantastic shift. Their game plan of Luke on the second line seems to be working out quite well. As long as Storm can hold on against Robbie Ruckus, this game is looking good for Orlando.
And it looks like they want the first line to be out there, but they're going to put the second line out. I'm not really sure what's going on.
They're keeping the Luke and Kovu line out there for a little bit. They're getting kind of low on stand, but they want to keep the line match going. Luke. Pressure by the Dark Lock. Find the net now as Luke. Pass out to himself. He's going to get P3'd out. Now it's a foot race between Kovu and Hypedab. Kovu gets by though. Chance there off the post. Great chance there. It's right in front of the net. Can't finish it though. And now Hypedab up the left wall. Taking it himself. It's going to be stopped by Storm. Now Storm with it behind his own net. Passing up for Sentex. Sentex going to try to get by Robbie Ruckus. Obviously with the stop on the boards. Hit back up by Storm, who's now going to put the pressure on. Ruckus. Hitting up the wall. Trying to get by both players. He can't just drive through both of them, though. Both of the, everybody on the Orlando Storm knows Robbie Ruckus is a threat, so they're not going to let him walk in easy. Sentex. Taking it himself. Trying to cut by Transports. Transports gets walked. Chance there, but he can't get the shot off. Sentex pulls it back for himself. Shot there. Not able to make it to the net, though. Transports with it, passing up for Robbie. Chance there for Robbie from deep, off the post. Mimi has a lot of time to make that save, and he will. Ruckus with a chance to shoot, unsuccessful. And now Transports with it in his own zone. Sentex centering it for himself. It goes out to Storm. Storm with a chance to shoot. Blocked by Transports. Storm still putting the pressure on Ruckus. Ruckus, bring it up. 2-on-1 against Sentex. Sentex with a good defensive play to stop that chance. He actually centers it himself. Gives it to Ruckus and he scores! What a blunder by Sentex centering it for Robbie. And he makes it 1-1 with 30 seconds remaining in the first.
And these teams do want a line match, which is very interesting. A bad play, and it looks like they're going to put Sentex and Luke on the ice to finish the period, which I do like this from them.
I like this play. Sentex trying to drive into the zone. Blocker, though, is just going to take his time in the corner. Hit out for Luke. He's going to take it back. Pressure by Hypedab, though. Hypedab might be a problem here. But Luke makes a good move to turn the puck around. Block is there to meet him, though. Luke hits it by. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Locke's probably just going to have to kill the rest of the period. Luke is able to take it. Cuts across the blue line. Passes it back to send him nobody. Unlucky. And that'll be it for the first period. 1-1. Very close match so far. How are we feeling so far? Ghosty Ferret and Eggs.
You know, I think the first lines, you can definitely see Robbie Ruckus just kind of, him being there alone, I think his presence is really influencing a lot of decisions this first line for the Orlando Storm makes. And they have looked, questionable at times. Obviously, the goal they allowed is not a good goal. But the second line for the Storm has looked great this game so far. I mean, the Dark Lock and Hype Dav, both solid players. Just, I don't think any match for Luke, really. As they're going to put Luke on the first line against Robbie, which...
Seems like they are going to switch it back. The better line is going to play first line. I think that they are confident that Storm and Centex have played quite well so far, that maybe they can also perform against the second line of the Redwolves. Because to be completely blunt, the second line for the Redwolves is quite weak compared to normal. The absence of Emdravel is quite tough.
Yeah, I think it's really trailing.
Oh, never mind. They're doing Storm and Kovu second line. I made an error. It's Luke and Centex first line. They're stacking it. Luke now trying to break it into the Red Wolf zone. He's going to be stopped by transports. Pressured by Luke, though. He's going to take it out. Cutting into the middle, but it's going to end up right on transports' stick. Pressured by Centex. Hit out to Luke. Luke doesn't see the pressure from Robbie Ruckus coming. Who's going to take it, but Luke is going to be able to redirect it into the corner. Yes, that would be Hype's. Luke with it behind the net. Looking for the pass out for Centex. Centex might have a step on transports here. Looking for the shot there. Saved by Tiger Lover. Great chance there by the Orlando Storm. Great breakout by Luke. Robbie Ruck is going to bring it right back down the ice, and Centex is going to make the save play, bring it behind his own net. Centex looks for the pass out. He whiffs. Passes across for Luke. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Now Transports has it, looking for the shot. And now Luke taking it all the way back around. Storm are not going to risk giving up another weak goal again. Passed up for Centex. Centex trying to get by Transports. Ping, ping, ping. Right back and forth. Robbie passes across for Transports. Transports with a chance to shoot. Dangerous play there by the Red Wolves. But luckily for the Orlando Storm, they weren't able to get that shot off. Centex pinching on Robbie Ruckus. Robbie still has it. Blocks that clear by Luke. Robbie still has it. Cutting across the red line. In alone. But Luke gets back. And makes a good defensive play to stop that chance. Second line starting to come out now. Storm putting pressure on the Dark Lock. And now Luke will get off the ice for Kovu. Second line's out.
They're going to put Quovo on defense here on the second line. Let Storm still play forward. This is a very interesting decision.
I do think this is an interesting decision, considering I'm not sure how Kovu will be, how reliable he'll be defensively. We'll have to see, though. And he's going to be tested quickly, as he's going to be pressured by Hype Dav, but he will take it back. Trying to hit it out is Kovu, but he gets stopped by Hype Dav. Hit out for the Dark Lock, but now Storm's going to pick off that pass. Storm in with a chance to score. Shot off the post. Rebound is there. Save Tiger Lover. And he scores. Storm makes it 2-1. And an own goal by Tiger Lover is going to put his team behind in the middle of the second period.
I mean, that's a tough goal to let in, especially on an own goal there. It's just, the play's moving fast. It's hard to track the puck sometimes, but you can't kick the puck in like that.
Especially with the pressure of this being a play-in game. The whole season's on the line. The puck is on your goal line. What do? He wasn't able to
that
make
mistake
the right
could
play.
end the season.
Indeed. Face-off back underway. The Storm Kovu line is already +1. Hype Dav breaking it in. Storm trying to break it out. It's going to be stopped by the Dark Lock. Kovu hitting it right back up for Storm. Storm taking his space laterally. He's going to get by Hype Dav. Trying to push through both Red Wolves defenders. He's able to get through. Almost gets that cut into the middle, but he whiffs on the puck. Red Wolves defense is not looking too great on the second line. Kovu with it. Passed up for Storm. Storm trying to cut through the middle. Can't get there. Where's Emdravel? He's not home. He's not home until Sunday, so unfortunately he's not going to be playing.
Emdravel's season is done.
You don't know. Kovu the shot there from a tough angle. Couldn't get the shot on goal, though. Pipe depth. Trying to get it by Kovu, but he has a good forecheck to keep it in. Storm with it in his own zone. Looking up to make a play. He's going to take his time here, though. They are up by a goal. They don't have to push. It's going to be given right into the hands of Robbie Ruckus, though. And unfortunately, the Storm still don't have their first line out, but Luke is on the ice. It was a good change by Kovu. Hit out by Robbie, who's going to be pressured by Luke. He gets by, though. Robbie looking for a shot there. Saved by Mitch Mimi. It's recovered by Luke. Luke with it. Cutting across the zone. It's going to be taken by Transports. That's not possible, so no. Luke hitting it up the wall. Passed out into the middle for Robbie Ruckus, but it's going to be pressured by Luke. Good chance there, but a good defensive play by the Redwolves. Ruckus is going to take it out. And now Sentex. Battling for that puck. Hit out by Ruckus. Luke trying to keep that puck in. He is successful, but it ends up right on the stick of Transports. Ruckus tries to get by Luke, but a great ping. Transports P3. Interesting play. Luke now with a chance. Cleared by Robbie. Ruckus, bring it up. 2-on-1 for the Redwolves against Sentex. Shot there. It's cleared into the corner by Luke, though. The Orlando Storm defense has been quite good thus far, especially in this period. Just one mistake has cost them a goal. Other than that, they've been very tight. Sentex. Pause, indeed. Sentex, taking his time. He's going to try to get by Transports here. Luke hits it by Robbie. Robbie's not going to have to take it back himself. Looking for the pass up. Shot there by Transports. Good chance there. However, it's going to end up in the corner. Not a lot of time left in the period. Transport's looking for one last chance, and he won't get it through.
I mean, it looks like this decision to change the lines and put Luke on the first line with Sentex is working out. Robbie is clearly struggling a lot more than he was in the first period.
Okay, Luke, we're going to get an intermission interview from Luke here. He's going to get in the VC.
Hello?
Hey, Luke, how are you doing?
Hey,
how does it feel to be up 2-1 going into the third?
Good, I am quivering right now. I'm shaking my boots.
You're shaking in your boots? I'm sure. We noticed that you guys made some line changes. How are those feeling out? How are those feeling right now?
Well, now I have to try more, and that's scary. I don't want to lose. I think, I mean, I'd like to win, all things considered. So, like, at the end of the day, if this works, it's what works. And I think that this is maybe a better chance. I think Storm probably has a little bit more of the scoring touch than I do. And so him playing second line just makes a little bit more sense at the current moment.
All right. I don't want to butt too far into your game plan here. I don't think you really have a game plan, though. So I want to ask, what's your plan to stop Robbie Ruckus for the remainder of this game?
As long as there are girls watching in the stands, I should be fine. And I think that there are, so we're doing good at the moment.
Yeah, Bunny is here.
Yes, Bunny, and I think Magic Stick is here.
Yes, so there are two.
That's why, we have 2 goals because of the 2 girls, so.
Yes, okay, perfect. Let's hope that they don't score 3, because you're kind of capped out now, aren't you?
Yeah, that'd be really scary if they scored 2 more.
All right.
But, all right,
we're gonna. Yeah, you gotta go. Good luck, Luke. All right. Interview from Luke there. I believe one of the goal scorers. Yes, he had their first goal match. The period's about to get back underway. Seems like they're gonna keep the same lines from last period. Yeah, we don't really have time to talk about anything. We're gonna get right back underway here. Kovu's gonna play forward now.
Nick, be on standby.
They switch. Why is the camera broken? What is happening? Game reset broadcast. Cam. Okay, we're good. Transport's in the corner with it. Looking for the pass up for Ruckus, but it's going to be picked off by Luke. Luke with a centering pass for Kovu. He's not there, though. It's in the corner. Luke taking it behind the net. Oh, wait, there's 3. Boogers is here. So the Storm are due for another goal. Luke bringing it up the wall. He's going to be pressured by Ruckus. Stopped by Luke. Transports. Inching it up the ice. Ruckus with a shot there from deep off the post. And Mimi has an easy clear. Luke?
If you're the Redwolves here, how much do you try to abuse this Quovu matchup on the ice with Robbie Ruckus?
I mean, I think they need to do their absolute best to do so, but right now they haven't been successful. Shot there from deep, and Mimi with the glove save. 4 minutes left. If the Red Wolves can't get one, their season is over.
I mean, with the second line, Centex and Storm, it's going to be really hard for that line to get goals on the Storm from score on the Storm second line. So we're going to... The Robbie really needs
Luke
something
bringing
here.
it straight up off the face-off. Camera. Oh, there we go. Transports. Trying to drive it in. Luke with it. Pushing it through the neutral zone. Robbie Ruckus pressured by Kovu. Shot there from deep. Glove down by Mimi, and he's going to hold on to that.
And it looks like Robbie's and Transport's going to go for a chain. Second line's on the ice
And
here.
Brandon is in. Where is Storm? Storm is not here.
That is...
Storm, Luke has just DM'd me that Storm has, quote, fucking died. So it looks like we're going to have Brandon making his Season 18 playoff debut in the third period of this match. And Brandon with a chance to shoot. Shot. Save by the defense. Brandon showing his impact immediately in this match. Centex trying to hit it back in. This is a tough matchup for the Storm. Brandon keeping it in. Looking for the shot there from outside the zone. That's kind of his signature shot. Now Centex with a chance to shoot. Save. Rebound. Still there. He doesn't pursue it, though. Probably doesn't feel very safe with Brandon as his defender, no offense. But this last second line change can't feel too good. Hyped out with a chance in. Stopped by Centex. Centex stepping up very well for the Orlando Storm here. As they are missing their second line carry, I suppose. You could consider Storm that. Centex cutting in with a curve. Great chance, but stopped by Hyped. Centex still with another shot chance. Hang away by the Dark Lock. Brandon isn't going to pinch there. He's going to play safe, stay back. We're halfway through the third period now. 2-1 Orlando Storm still. Brandon looking for the shot from deep. He's going to pass it across for Centex. Centex with a shot there. Saved by Tiger Lover. And he's going to hold on to that. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining.
And we are going to see an LC here.
It seems like we're going to have a tight finish this game. Orlando is going to match the first line.
Okay, Nick, you're on. You're on. I got to go to work.
All right. Kovu and Luke against Ruckus and Transports. Shot there off the face-off by Kovu. Luke getting a little aggressive there, and that's going to give Ruckus a chance on a breakaway, but he's going to be hanged back by Luke. Ruckus tries to pull it back unsuccessfully. Luke with it. Pulls it back to himself. Luke, it gets hit out to Transports. Now Luke with it. Gets hit out. Robbie Ruckus gets a little over-ambitious there. Jumps ahead of the puck. Still with it. Pulls into the middle for himself. Looking for a shot from deep. Easy save for Mimi. Has to be cleared, though. And it will be by Kovu. Luke whiffed, but got bailed out by his rookie line mate. Luke's going to put pressure on the Red Wolves defense here. Ruckus looking for a pass up, but it's picked off by Luke. Luke with a tough angle shot. Can't convert. Tries to pull it back. And it's still in the zone for the Red Wolves. P3 up for Transports. It's going to be panged by Luke. Luke's going to keep it in the corner. Great forecheck here so far by the Storm. Every second that ticks down is another chance, an increased chance that the Orlando Storm can finish out this win. Luke keeping it in. Ruckus now driving up the ice. Kovu with it now in his own zone. He's going to take it behind the net and take his time. Passing up for Centex, who's going to try to drive by the Dark Lock. Second line's out. Centex still pressuring. It's going to be hit out to Transports, though, who's going to center it right to Centex. Miscommunication there by the Red Wolves. Hidden by Centex. P3'd.
Oh,
Pulled back by Centex. Chance to shoot.
Robbie's not on the ice.
Can't get it off. Hit out. Brandon Pang. Hyped Av. Cutting across the zone, hitting it out. Now it's back for the Orlando Storm. He's going to take it all the way behind his net. They just have to kill time. Robbie is now on the ice. Goalie's pulled. 20 seconds remaining in the period. 20 seconds in the game. Clock ticking down. Dark Lock with it, trying to center it for Ruckus. Ruckus taking it back. Too many men penalty definitely there, but they didn't get it. They have their goalie pulled, only 2 players on the ice. Ruckus tries to hit it by. On the boards. Has to pull it off. It's in the corner, though. Orlando going to kill the last few seconds. And Orlando's able to do it. They win the play-in game and advance to the BHL Cup playoffs, where they will face off against the Vancouver Outlaws in the first round. Yes, Penley, it was a best of one.
I mean, a great game. Congrats to the Storm, but I mean, if you're the Redwolves, I don't know, you got unlucky with one of your star players not being able to play. And, obviously it hurt. I think it showed a lot throughout this game that, it did affect them, because it looks like they had struggles in the second line, but, you would expect Robbie to try to generate more for them, score more. And he played very passive this game, played a very trappy play style, and I don't think they could get enough chances throughout this whole game. I mean, only 5 shots.
I do think this is a very tragic end to the when can we schedule playoffs? I'll get you that info like tonight. This is just a tragic end to the Washington Redwolves season. They started the season like 0-5. They turned it around, they were able to sneak into the play-in. They were looking like a real threat in the playoffs, to be honest. And now it's looking like the team's gonna have to kind of start from scratch next season. I'm sure they'll keep some of their core players, but obviously with cap changes, some players might want to move around. Obviously keeping Ruckus is enough to keep this team competitive, but it's just tough to go out, especially as a team that seemed like a threat that could go deep in the playoffs from the 7th seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And I mean, obviously you said the cap changes, like how much of this team can they keep? Obviously, and I think something about this team was their depth was also, wasn't too bad. They could very well lose some of this depth that they have in this team, which was already a problem earlier in the season, and it's just, if they lose that depth next season, can they still get back to the playoffs?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to Blockey Sports Network. I was Youppi with the Ghosty Ferret. Final score 2-1 Orlando. And thank you.